waking up a little bit. So for me, it's now -2 hours. So I'm trying to wake up still. I want to introduce you, Chris. Was actually, I think you're really fortunate to talk to this person. I'm really thankful for the organizers that I got a chance to get to know him. So Chris is leading Poland, like office in Poland, starting from he's 26 years old, as I figured out today, and he's a person who knows book for everything. So if you need to know what to read on engineering, you can ask him. What to read on productivity, you can ask him. But what we'll be talking about is more Opera products, how Opera became a mobile company from a desktop company, and from about different technologies this company has. So as you heard, Lars showed us the different angles of mobile technology right now, and as you know, Opera is not a mobile first company, so the first question to you, Chris, is that how is it living in a changing company from a desktop, purely desktop company to a mobile first?
Okay, thanks a lot, Olga, for introduction. First of all, hello everyone. I'm really happy to be here. This is my first time in Moscow, actually the first time in Russia ever, which is very surprising. But okay, how is it to work in a company that is changing so dramatically? I'm with Opera for roughly 8 years by now, and this is like, in our business, it's like from biddable ages till today, more or less. So the changes are like, work has changed so many times for us that it was fun. We used to be how Opera started. Opera started as a more or less desktop project, like a research project, that then turned into the company that we thought that it would be really amazing if we could take internet to all the devices all around the world. And even like back in 2004, 2005, we were already more or less a little bit like a mobile company. That means that we already back then were shipping our browser ported to more than 50 different operating systems. Most of them were proprietary and so on, but this was already back then. We were on mobile, just the mobile market was so small. I mean, smartphone market.
But you were telling me that Opera Mini actually started more or less as a standalone small project, right?
Yes, it actually like forked from Telenor research. So Telenor was not interested in pursuing mobile browsers in general. So then our founders actually took the project themselves and founded a company, a garage company first, but this company has grown over the years to right now more than 1,000 people all around the world and 16 offices. So.
That's a big one. So what do you see as a shift in mobile technologies right now, like along with what Lars said right now?
So there's one thing. For instance, for 2004, 2005, many companies actually didn't believe in like a full browsing on mobile. There were like web browsers, and we were the only browser vendor actually out there that never considered even implementing a web browser. So this was very unique for us. We thought that it is extremely important that we can bring the full internet experience to people, that we can that we can overcome limitations of devices instead of trying to like strip down the experience because it's mobile. Because what can you do on mobile, right? So we didn't want to go that path. Today it's even more different because devices are capable, but it's different form factor. They are smaller, so that means that. The screen size, yes, it's smaller. The resolution is already same level as desktop machines, but you control them in a completely different way. And you use them in different contexts. You have them always with you, so then when working on this application, mobile applications, you need to think that yes, you have multi-touch, you have accelerometer, you have camera, you have GPS, and you have all these things, and that mobile is always with its holder. So you have to keep that in mind. And this is what we, for instance, when developing, trying to bring the user experience, internet to all people, on all devices. For instance, first we brought like via Opera Mini, we tried to bridge, this is our proxy browser, that renders the pages on the server and then sends them to the mobile phone. We try to give this user experience, this full internet browsing, to devices that were otherwise not capable of displaying that. And later on, devices became more capable, and today we're really thinking like what it takes to create a good mobile experience. So therefore we, for instance, recently have launched the Coast. It's completely designed for swipe, for iPad, for iPhone. So you haven't tried it, you can get it on iOS in the App Store for free. Vadim will talk a little bit more about this. And this application is just built to make web, to make it look more in a more like give it more modern look, more fashionable look, and offer much more fluid experience, the one that was built specifically for mobile. So not just trying to take something that was for desktop and move it on mobile, but build it specifically for mobile.
Like when we're talking about limitations and user experience, I think like one of the biggest trends is mobile video, for example, right? So an overcoming limitation of speed and overcoming limitation of the size of the video. What is Opera doing in this direction, for example?
Yes, you're right. It's like when we are now in the mobile world, of course we're quite often on mobile networks, not on Wi-Fi, and there's a constant need for data. It's growing almost like exponentially. That means that we're consuming more and more data, and what is if we look today at what data is consumed, 50% of that is already video, and our research and also like Ericsson research and so on shows that mobile data will grow, the consumption roughly will be growing 50% every year. That means that in 3-4 years from now, we will consume like 16 to 20 times more video, and this is really really nice, something nice to hear, because that means that we will watch more movies, more videos, and so on. But on the other hand, it's quite terrifying, because we already today see that our research, for instance, for Russia, that 50% of the movies that are watched on mobile, actually you experience stalling or pre-buffering or buffering. Only if you're extremely lucky and you are in a really good network, then you can just watch the movie. So things like that are happening. And if video consumption will continue to grow on that rate, 50% a year, that's really a lot, then there will be constant stress on operators to provide a proper infrastructure for that, and also it may result in that user experience. So what we're doing is, for instance, recently we have released Opera Max for Android. This is a data saving application which includes video optimization technology. So what we want to do is we want to try to optimize the video specifically for mobile. That means to re-encode, if we have to, re-encode it for the mobile resolution, and also optimize if server provides adaptive bit rates, optimize the diffuse video to make sure that we eliminate buffering, stalling, offer better user experience. And also, you can watch 2 times more movies instead.
That's nice, like cat videos, right? So let's talk a little bit about Russia. Like, who here has ever tried Opera browser on mobile?
Okay,
Yay!
A lot.
That's always nice to see people using your product,
Yes.
right? That's really
Yes,
nice.
there's nothing more rewarding to see actually people using the product that you worked on.
Yeah, that's true. And Russia is your biggest market. How does it feel to have non-English speaking market as your biggest market? Is it somehow different from a product perspective as well?
So this is like, yes, Russia is, is and will be very important for us. It's the market that we concentrate most, and we're really happy. Whenever we think about, we're really happy to have so many users, and we're trying to think like how it is that, let's say, how to build products specifically, for instance, for Russia, for also like for CIS, which is similar when it comes to like user base. And what we found is that people here are more tech savvy, and they want more from products. they demand more, and that is something that is very good because we like to be challenged and we like to provide good solutions that are solving some problems that basically.
That's nice. Russians are challenging
challenging,
international companies, right?
But we like to be challenged, so.
That's nice. We're talking about how you actually work with developers, and that you like to talk to the developer team, coming down to them with a cup of coffee to their office. Like, what do you think actually makes you a great manager? What is the leadership? What kind of leadership skills you are actually appreciating in other people, and maybe in terms of Opera culture as well?
Okay, so if I look at myself, like what did the biggest difference for me, personally learning from others, was I really like to see people that can inspire and challenge me, because that makes me already like not only like a better manager, but also a better person. I feel that I'm accomplishing something because I'm learning new things, I'm getting challenged and becoming better in something, and I have this like hunger for more, for learning more, and so on. So I believe that when it comes to like leadership skills, ability to inspire, ability to challenge people, to push them to their limits, so they can actually become better. So that is something that what I think about leadership. When it comes to what you said previously about going to see developers, I really like concept of management by wandering. That means that I try, for instance, like I'm very busy, and we all are.
Yeah, I can see that. You have a lot of products, right?
So every day when I wake up, I really wish that I would wake up on Mars. That would be 1 hour more, 25 hours a day. So that would be awesome. But then I realized it's still Earth. So oops, yes. So what I try to do is like I try to figure out like okay, what are the 2-3 things that I should do this day, and I try to do them always before lunch. Because then you go for lunch and you have like a mission accomplished, right? So it's it feels really good that because whatever you do after lunch, it's like a bonus. And then usually after lunch I get a cookie. I grab a coffee and go to the teams to basically sit with them, work with them, because that is something that I consider very important, because that makes the manager less disconnected with what is really happening in the development teams, what the designers and developers are doing, and also making sure that it's like that we are both with developers, designers, we're on the same page what products we are actually building, that it's not that there's like a disconnection somewhere. So it's very important for me.
Do you have any questions from the audience? I can repeat the question if you have. The pink t-shirt, I'm sorry.
I can read the microphone.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool. This is challenging.
It's a challenge of a Russian woman, like how to climb on
There.
stage with a dress.
Thank you. I basically would like to address a very simple question. When you were asking about who is using Opera, I would like to show how it's done. Basically, this is my old phone where I have Opera Mini. It's Nokia, yeah? And this is my new phone, which is on Android based, and basically I didn't even think about installing Opera because it has pre-installed web browser. So how is Opera going to fight this problem? Because as long as phones like this are getting cheaper and cheaper and they all have pre-installed browsers, so how are you gonna fight this problem?
Yes, definitely this is a very challenging situation that is a result of being like an independent browser vendor. So we're not that lucky to be included there by default. But what we are working on and what we care about the future is that there are some problems that people are today encountering and will encounter in the future. Like what we mentioned is like this video consumption. It is going really up every year. And if by using our technology you could eliminate like stalling and pre-buffering and watch 2 times more videos, it is like something that will appeal to many people. In the same way, for instance, right now we're refreshing our compression technology in our products. And it will be not about data savings, it will be about speed. That means that even if you are on a reasonably fast network, we can load your pages 30% faster. And if you're on a terribly bad network and your page takes like 1 minute or more to load, then it could mean like a saving 20 seconds or 30 seconds to get your page. This is really, really a lot, especially that we're all super busy these days.
So in case of what you have said right now, what are your market increase rates?
Market increase rates.
Yes.
This is what we see right now is that we used to have a lot of users on feature phones. And we see that there's a big trend that people are stopping to use feature phones and they are moving to smartphones. And we see that we're growing there every year. Right now, I don't remember like all the reports, like how quickly we're growing, but we have right now 350 million users. Out of that, 280 are mobile users, and we have 100 million users on Android already. And this is growing very, very quickly. But what we see is that we're getting more and more users. So, for instance, in Russia, when we released, for instance, like desktop, we started growing with the new product. We've grown like 30% since last July, this is basically it's very difficult to calculate like exactly market share, because when you have like built-in browser and this browser is set to be a default browser on a phone, then all applications that will open some links and so on, open it in this browser even if you use another. So it's very difficult to talk about like a market share. We can talk about user numbers, and here is where we are very happy because we see them growing. So.
Another one question is about what is the proportion between desktop apps installed already and between mobile apps?
Between desktop and mobile?
Yes.
Right? Applications.
Okay.
Let's talk about browser.
So the difference in numbers. This is what you ask for. I didn't understand. Users, yes. So like I said, we have like roughly 300 million users total, and 280 are on mobile. So we're a really mobile company these days, right? So.
Thank you.
There was a question over there. And there are 2 questions.
Okay, the first one is
First one is a gentleman there. Seems that the promotion with t-shirts worked. Awesome.
Thank you. My name is Andrei, payment option with money. I would like to ask you, tell us about your way of monetization of the product here in Russia. What is your more profit product here? Maybe, I don't know, context or, I don't know, marketplace. Tell me about the business model here and how is it successful here?
So if you think that we do have like 300 million users, then it's quite natural that with that amount of users, that the number of users, there are ways that you can monetize. We have quite let's say quite many ways how we could actually earn money from these users directly or indirectly. In the mobile space, how you can earn money? It's either commerce, where you actually sell something, or via ads or search. This is more or less how you earn money. And this is also a little bit how we earn money. But we also have operator business. That means that we can partner with operators to offer cheaper internet with our compression technology, or we can do like sell optimizations for the operator's traffic. For instance, this video compression would be a good a good solution for operators' problems.
There was one question here.
Hi there. Could you please clarify that the last time the popular topic about spying for users who make some activity in the internet? So the question, are you gathering information from users who are using your application and typing some addresses and queries on different sites, and do you collect this information in your service? Something like this. Do you understand my question?
Yes.
Are you spying for users who use your application without question? Are we ready for this sharing this information or not?
Basically, what we do is we treat like security and privacy of our users really seriously, and we don't try to collect any data that is basically not needed for the service. So if, for instance, if we don't need particular data, if we don't need to know the site, because it's not part of the service, then we don't collect such information. So we only process information that are essential to actually for our services to work.
How do you calculate the numbers of users who are using your application? Just calculate the installs from the markets, or you just
no. We can. This is very
this is
very simple, because we're checking for the auto updates, basically whether there are new versions of our software. So then, if we see that when someone launches our application, if we see that this person is checking whether there's a newer version, this happens automatically, then we know that yes, this is a user, because he runs the application.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Do you have any question?
Yes.
There. I can repeat the question.
300 million users worldwide or in Russia?
The question is like, you have 300 million users. Is it worldwide?
This is worldwide, yes.
Okay, and in Russia?
And how many in Russia?
It's roughly 60 million.
Thank you. We don't have any question. Thank you so much, Chris. And we'll have Vadim now on stage, continuing showing your products of Opera. Let's thank you.
Thank you.